Physically, I felt truly awful. Mentally, I feel strong. I wanted to quit every other step, but I didn't. But physically, that was bad. I feel awful.
Week 9 is behind me, and it was a pleasant change from the first 8 weeks of training. Despite running the majority of the week's miles on vacation in upstate New York at the Finger Lakes, I'm pretty pleased with how everything turned out. I accomplished my longest training run since my injury, arbitrarily ranked more films during said long run, and discovered a gel I absolutely despised. More on that later. A brief reminder of who I am and what this series is. Hi, I'm Josh, average guy, father of 2, had an injury, training for the Marine Corps Marathon. Not sure if I can do it. Documenting my progress. Yep, that's it. If you haven't, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the marathon in October. If you've already subscribed, thank you. First up, stats. I started the week weighing in at 196 pounds. I ended the week weighing in at 194 pounds. If you're wondering how I managed to lose 2 pounds while I was on vacation and having ice cream every day I was there, well, me too. Resting heart rate for the week was an average of 51 beats per minute, and sleep improved to 7 hours and 4 minutes per night. I attribute most of the improvement in sleep to being on vacation, and that doesn't even include the many naps I snuck in during my time away. Strength training. We're doing this again? Okay, moving on. Eating. As I previously mentioned, I was on vacation for the majority of the past week. I think it helped being away because my biggest vice, snacking, was seriously curbed while I was away. I still enjoyed a lot of food, but eating all home-cooked meals on the trip was hugely beneficial. I also did enjoy ice cream from my favorite ice cream place every day because it was vacation. And it's one of my favorite things. Shout out Seneca Farms in Penn Yan, New York. The running. Mileage was up to 30 miles for the week, and I'm pretty sure it's not going down until I start to taper for the actual race. 30 miles felt like a lot during the week, and I think the additional miles will feel even more now that I'm back to my regular routine. But I won't get ahead of myself too soon. Day 1 was meant to be a fartlek session that totaled 6 miles. Pause. Did Josh just say fart in the middle of a running video? No. Josh said fartlek, which is a training approach developed in the late 1930s by Swedish Olympian Gösta Holmer. Simply stated in its widely adapted contemporary forms, fartlek training is alternating periods of faster and slower running, often over natural terrain. So no, he did not say fart. He said fartlek. Back to the video. Unfortunately, due to traveling all day on Tuesday, which was supposed to be my first day of running for the week, I had to move my first day of training for the week to Monday. I was incredibly tired that Monday morning, coming off of a very tough Sunday workout the day before, so instead of trying to push for a fartlek session, I opted to do the 6 miles easy. It was still hard. Total time was 1 hour 56 seconds with an average heart rate of 138.
Good morning. Week 9, day 1. Typically, I'm not running on Mondays, but I am traveling tomorrow, and so I moved my Tuesday run to Monday, my Monday rest day, Tuesday. So, today, I've got 6 miles. It was supposed to be some sort of a fartlek session in the middle 4 miles, but I'm still really tired from yesterday's day 5 of week 8 session. So, I think I'm just gonna do 6 miles easy. Doing what we can. Mile 1, 9:55. Mile 2, 10:04. Mile 3, 10:19. Goal today, just finish. Just finish. Mile 4, 10:11. Just trying to finish. Just trying to finish. Mile 5, 10:13. 1 to go. Oh. Okay, that's 6 miles complete. Physically, I felt truly awful. Mentally, I feel strong. I wanted to quit every other step, but I didn't. But physically, that was bad. I feel awful. Now for some much needed water.
Day 2 was my first on vacation, and let me tell you, the weather was perfect. I didn't start my run until 10 a.m. and the temperature was only 68 degrees. It made such a huge difference running in something other than a sauna. Average pace for the 5-mile run was 9:33 per mile, and my average heart rate was 137.
Week 9, day 2. Out here for 5 miles this morning, and I'm in a new location. We're at the Finger Lakes this week, so my next 3 runs after today will also be up here. And let me say, the weather is a welcome change. Mile 1, 9:36. Mile 2, 9:30 something. Didn't catch the time. All right, hit the turnaround point. 2.5 back. Mile 3, 9:45. Mile 4, 9:33. That's 5 miles. Last mile was 9:22, something like that. It's not hot here, it's warm. And that makes such a huge difference. I'm still pouring sweat, but I got it done. Feeling pretty good. On to the next one.
Day 3 was another 5-mile run, but this one was meant to be steady at marathon pace of 9:09 per mile. I wasn't sure how it was going to go ahead of time, so I put it off, but when I finally started at 10:30 in the morning, the temperature was still amazing, and I averaged 8:46 per mile for the 5 miles, with an average heart rate of 145.
Week 9, day 3. We're out here for 5 miles today, trying to do these miles at a 9:09 per mile pace. Not entirely confident, but I'm going to give it my best. And we're still at the lake, so weather is slightly cooler despite getting an extremely late start this morning. Here we go. Mile 1. Mile 2. Mile 3. Mile 4. That's it, that's 5 miles. That was hard. My left quad was giving me problems for the second half of the run, but I finished. Felt good. Negative split most of the miles. 2 more for the week.
Saturday was supposed to be an easy 3-mile run, but since we would be driving all day the following day, I opted to move my 11-mile long run of the week to Saturday. This was the longest run of the training block so far, and it went surprisingly well. I passed the time by ranking yet another set of films and finished in 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 27 seconds with an average heart rate of 136.
Week 9, day 4. Today I'm out here for 11 miles. And since I'm doing a long run, I thought to myself, what could I arbitrarily rank today? And then I discovered that there have only been 11 live action Star Wars movies. So today, I'm gonna rank them 11 to 1. Mile 1, 9:49. It's really hard to differentiate between the 9 through 11 films here. They're really not that good. But if I had to put one in the number 11 slot, I would go with Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Yes, cool pod racing. Yes, epic lightsaber battle at the end. But Jar Jar Binks, random political stuff, that ain't it. Mile 2, 9:49. And coming in at number 10 is Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. It has its moments, but a pretty disappointing ending to the Skywalker series. Mile 3, 9:49. And in that number 9 slot would be Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Guys, Hayden Christensen.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Mile 4, 9:47. And in my number 8 slot is Solo, a Star Wars story. Who thought this was a good idea? Did they really think they could just replace Harrison Ford? I don't think so. Mile 5, 9:47. And in my number 7 slot, we have episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Some good moments, but overall, not great. 9:50 for mile 6. And in my number 6 slot is episode 8, The Last Jedi. What I wrote at the time when I saw it was that the highs are really high and the lows are really low. So, for today's ranking, number 6 seems appropriate. Mile 7, 9:47. We're into the top 5, baby. And in my number 5, we go from one Jedi to another. We have episode 6, Return of the Jedi. An amazing cap to the original trilogy. And those Ewoks are so cute. Mile 8, 9:54. And in my number 4 slot is episode 7, The Force Awakens. A fantastic re-kickoff to the Star Wars saga in 2015. Mile 9, 9:46. And in my number 3 slot, the OG, Star Wars A New Hope, episode 4, released in 1977. Changed movies forever? Maybe so. Mile 10, 9:33. And in my number 2 slot, we have Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which is not only an excellent film, but also an excellent use of the standalone story, which, ironically, based on what I just said, led to the best live-action Star Wars show, Andor. Mile 11, 9:29. That's it for today. And the number 1 Star Wars film, was there ever a doubt? It is episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Not just an amazing film, maybe one of the best sequels of all time. Thanks for watching.
Now for what I teased at the beginning of the video. One thing I didn't film on that long run, but that I want to say now, is that I tried a new gel. I'm a huge fan of the normal Morton energy gels. They go down easy, they give you a kick of energy, and they are basically flavorless with a hint of sweetness. Naturally, I thought if I like the normal one, I will assuredly like the one with caffeine. It can't be that different. Oh, but viewer, it was different. It was very different. It had a taste, and that taste was bad. Very bad. Did I just get one that was bad, or do they all have a very weird taste? I guess I'll never know, since I will not be purchasing the caffeinated version again. Anyway, week 9 concluded with an easy 3-mile run. It was a little tough on tired legs from the long run the day before, but I was grateful to still be in the cool weather. I finished in 29 minutes and 43 seconds with an average heart rate of 127.
Week 9, day 5. 3 miles easy today. My last run at the lake. So hopefully this run will be as easy as 1, 2, 3. All finished.
That's it for week 9. It was a blessed reprieve from the hot weather in Virginia, and I'd rate the effort and outcome for the week a 9 out of 10. As always, I'm grateful to run, and I'm grateful for today. 11 weeks to go. This is Foot Up to Finisher, and this is episode 9. Thanks for watching. See you soon.